Good morning, YouTube. What a beautiful Tennessee morning. I thought I'd do a short video of my garden, since I am the TN gardener. I thought I'd give a little video of how things is going. Well, to start out with, I've got 3 kinds of onions here. They've been planted first of the year. They're doing pretty good, growing pretty fast. Right next to it would be the pink-eye purple hull peas. They was planted about April. Got 2 rows of them. The next row is a row of bush beans. I think there might have been top crop, not sure. I've saved my seeds for a couple of years, so I replant every year the same seeds. Best I remember, that's what I bought. Next to the beans is the incredible sweet corn. I've got 4 rows of it going. I know you'll notice gaps in the garden. There's always bad spots here and there. With all the rain they've been getting out west, we get the rain off it. Not necessarily the wind, but get a lot of water lately. So it's washed out several spots. I've had to replant a little bit. But it's still going good. Corn's been out maybe a month. It's growing fast, looking good. Hopefully we'll get a good turnout this year. I'm going to try walking with this camera, but try not to make everybody sick with my crazy walk. This next row is early girl tomatoes. I started some of them out probably in February. I grow everything from a seed. I don't know if I can get down there to it or not, but I've got some pretty good sized tomatoes. I always wanted to wrap tomato by the 1st of June, but I have never made it without being in the greenhouse. There's just something about the flavor of one from outside. It's a lot better than being in the old greenhouse. Next row is cucumbers. They're straight 8s and pickled cucumbers both mixed in. We got a bunch of small cucumbers, haven't got one yet, getting close. And you'll notice this garden is on a bad angle. There's about 3-foot drop from the top to the bottom. If it looks like I'm standing on a hill, I really am. I've tried planting it horizontally. I know somebody's probably going to tell me I should, but the way the water runs, especially in the springtime rains, it washes the rows right out. Your corn starts at the top of the garden you planted, it's at the bottom of the garden by the time the rain stops. Planting it vertically with the hill, the water runs in between the rows instead of down through your plants. I have better luck anyway. This next row, I'll try to back up where you can actually see it. Them are rainbow tomatoes and Abe Lincoln tomatoes. I planted several different kinds of tomatoes this year. I've had over 100 plants. I've got 3 gardens. This is one of the first gardens. I've got somewhere around 80 tomato plants already out, which I gave some away, shared with some people. I still got a few more to go. Next little row is the Clemson spineless okra. I'm having a little trouble getting some of it to come up. It's been washed out several times, but we're getting there. This woolly mammoth is potatoes. There's 2 or 3 different kinds of potatoes. The Yukon Gold, the red, and I think a couple of whites in it. It's not a raised bed. Built like one. You notice the boards down the side. They was actually planted in the ground like normal potatoes, but I healed the dirt up around them, then I built a wood structure down each side to help hold the dirt because the rain will wash the dirt away. They're already flowering there. They should be potatoes on the bottom of that. Next set of rows is cantaloupe. Can't tell you what brand because I save seeds, and what growed good the last couple of years is what I got planted this time. Other than the volunteer watermelon plant that's growing in beside one right now. The last row, I got the fence bar up and to move out of the way of my old rototiller, a roto hoe. Last row is a row of Rutger tomatoes, Jet Star, and Jet Setter. I've got a few of them. Yeah, my old farm all. It's the backbone of the garden. I'd like to forget this part of the garden. Tried a few things down here this year. Got a little cabbage, a little kale. We got the Brussels sprout or two. Don't mind the weeds. I've got a lot of work to do. It's hard to keep the weeds out. But I found something when I was weeding the other day in the beans. That don't belong. I started to pull it and I looked at it and I thought, that's an eggplant from last year. It grew down here on its own. There was never eggplant planted here. But it seems to be good and healthy, and I just left it. I had some seeds planted, but this one's already far above what I got planted. I'll probably just run with this one. You got to enjoy the volunteer plants that comes up. I try to dig them and use them somewhere. I thought I'd add that little tidbit, and down here at the bottom now, I've got bell pepper, jalapeno pepper, peppercini pepper, all planted in this one little area. Alright, here's my second garden, my little small one. Got a row of Roma tomatoes. Of course, there's always a cherry tomato or a grape tomato or something planted in. This year I've got the Brad's Atomic tomatoes for a small tomato. Of course, the next row, first one's zucchini, and then I got several squash. I got a few basils mixed in, trying to help with the bugs a little bit. And the next item is a row of stick beans. Them and the squash are probably the last things I planted. They've been out 3 weeks now. Stick beans, they're starting to grow runners. They'll be climbing for too long. The bush beans I showed earlier, they've already got little beans on them. They're already doing really good. The squash, I've picked a few squash already, the small ones. Zucchini's coming on. Another week or two, it'll be an interesting garden. There'll be a lot of stuff to do. In the middle of the squash and the stick beans, you'll see a few watermelon plants. Again, they're planted from seed I've saved over the years. Can't tell you exactly what it is. They make really good big watermelons. Good red watermelons. You can't give a yellow watermelon away around here. If they ain't red, they don't like them. Usually 4 or 5 plants will feed my family. That's all we really want of it. This garden's in the middle of all my fruit trees. That's reason it's small. My children complained when I started planting trees. I filled the yard full of trees where you couldn't do nothing. But we do enjoy the fruit off the trees every year. The bigger they get, the more fruit we're getting. I'd show you the third garden, but the third garden is in my daughter's yard, and she has 2 dogs and a whole bunch of puppies, and you can't talk for all the noise them little fellers make. It's just a small starter garden anyway. It's got a little bit of everything I've already planted in this garden. Trying to get her on the road to gardening. I hope you enjoyed the video. God bless.